Hey guys, it's Amy at Zoe Beck. I'm going to try this different angle. Maybe this won't work. So I'm going to do another reading vlog because again, I'm doing reading vlogs all the way through May. My last one did not last the whole week because it was just getting too long. So this one I'm going to do for 4 days. I think I'm going to do it through the holiday weekend. We have Memorial Day on Monday. Today is Friday. It is already 5:30 and I meant to do a clip this morning in my car, but you know what? I got up early to go get gas in my car because my brother and I are driving down to my parents' tomorrow. So that'll be a whole thing I'll talk about in a little bit. But so today was a good work day overall. I think it was quiet because it's the day before the holiday. All the managers pretty much left early. So it was really quiet and I just did what I had to do kind of stuff, you know, nothing, like I didn't overdo anything. I did get on the forklift once and I did a pretty good job. So it was an easy one. It was an easy pallet to get off a truck. So, you know, I'm not going to give myself too many kudos, but I did it pretty quickly and efficiently, but I'm still slow. Anyway, so I at least got one more try on the forklift this week. So that was 5. I did. So if you're counting, anyway, so other than that, then I spent a lot of the day, mostly I was working on stuff that's just that I had to do, but this angle's weird. Anyway, so I did finish Staked by Kevin Hearn. So I had started this yesterday on audio at work. This is book 8 in the Iron Druid series. And I've been really enjoying this. Again, I've been reading this for quite a few months now, so I'm just trying to get to the end. Book 8 was a good addition. It was really fun because the POVs, there's 3 of them by this point in the series, and they all had different quests. So it was really cool because they were all doing their own thing, but it also connects back to things that were going on. And it was really interesting how the ending was, how they came together, and what came of that. So I liked it. So I do definitely want to continue on pretty quickly. I'm hoping to finish this series within the next couple months if I don't finish it next month, but we'll see. I'm getting closer. So I am really enjoying this. There was one point that was really shocking. I mean, they did it in that I was like, whoa, what? And then it just didn't have the emotional impact though. I think there could have been something a little different that could have made it much more impactful, but I think it still was shocking at the time. And as I said, it was an interesting book. I did enjoy reading that. So I'm not so mad at myself for spending money to buy the signed versions, because the last 3 I bought with some credit at Paws after he'd been there, and I didn't know he had been there, but you know, things were signed anyway. So I did enjoy that. So I did finish that today. And then I continued because I had another hour or so left of work. So I started the Purloin Poodle, which is 8.3 in the Iron Druid series. So this is, I think it's called the Meaty Mysteries, which is, there's like 3 or 4 stories that are told from Oberon, which is the wolfhound, his point of view. And this one is where some animals, some like dog show animals are going missing, and they kind of he gets Atticus all kind of caught up in that kind of mystery, and really cute so far. I got it on audio a while ago, and it was only like 3 hours, a little less than 3 hours. I think it's only about 100 pages physically. So I'm almost done with it. I think I have like 45 minutes left of the audio. I think something like that. So I'm like halfway. I think I'm a little bit of halfway. You know, I don't know. So I might finish this tonight. I'm really excited to kind of get to that. Anyway, so I didn't mean to start that, but I had some time at work and I didn't feel like starting the other books I had on audio from the library. So I was like, you know, let's just finish that. So I'm probably going to try to finish that tonight, hopefully. And then the physical reading I haven't done much, is For the Warden by Daniel M. Ford. Sorry, the cover is over there. But this is the first book in the Warden series. Book 2, again, is the book from the library that I want to read, Necrobane But I decided to go. I decided to reread this book because even though it's been just a little bit over a year since I read it when it came out last year, I don't remember everything except that as I'm reading it, I'm starting to remember the characters and things. So I only got about 35 pages in. I haven't read much of this yet because I didn't read anything at work, and last night I just wasn't in a reading mood, so you know how that goes. So anyway, I'm going to try to make some progress on this at some point this weekend. As I said, so that's kind of where I'm at reading. I'm in the middle of other books too. We'll see what I actually pick up. I did also purchase an audiobook today, and that was Squirrel on a Train, which is book 8.4 in the Iron Druid series. So now I have this on audio. Again, all the audios are done by Luke Daniels, which is fantastic. He's fantastic at this series. So I've really enjoyed his narration. So I got the next one. So I'm not going to read Squirrel on the Train right after the Purloined Poodle. I might wait and save it for maybe if I need something short that I can use that for the amazing Readathon. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm hoping to do that, which is going to be all June, and it's put on by Bree at for Paws in a Book. So anyway, hoping to do that. So I did buy another book, again, with my gift card money that I still have a little bit left. I'm chipping away at it now with a book here and there. And I bought Hooked by Emily McIntyre. So this is a Never After novel. And again, it's a series of, it has like fairy tale leanings, but it's a dark contemporary, I think. And I think I just wanted to try some that I keep telling myself I'm not into dark contemporaries, but I like ones that have kind of twists like this. Like it has the fairy, I think this is, this is a Peter Pan, well, so it's Hook and Wendy, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. I do want to try it. I just decided to buy a copy and see if I liked it. I don't know. So I just got that. So those are my two purchases. Was an ebook and got that. And I did buy another book that'll be here tomorrow. So I'll show you that when I get that. So that's kind of where I'm at. That's where we're going to start the vlog at this weird angle. I don't know why I thought this would be a good idea. Anyway, that's fine. So I hope you guys are enjoying the vlogs. I mean, we have another week, a little over a week. No, we have a week because the end of the month is next Friday. So 8 days, whatever. So as I said, I'm going to do, this vlog will go through Monday, and then the last 4 days I might do, I don't know. We'll see what happens. There's something happening on June 1st, so I'm not sure. I might add that to it and maybe go to Sunday. We'll see what happens. We'll see. But that's far out. We're not going to worry about that right now. So right now, I'm just going to chill out. I have the laundry going, so I'm sorry if you heard that in the background. I have to do jeans because, again, we're going down to my parents' tomorrow really early. Ugh. They're about an hour and 45 minutes away down south from us. So my brother and I are going to go. I'm going to drive because when we get there, we're going to try to put a gazebo-like structure to go over my mom's over their hot tub, because my mom wants it so she can be out there when it's sunny and not get sunburned, and also when it's raining during the winter, or mostly during the winter, So she's put up with other attempts. We've had umbrellas and things that worked, but they just don't hold up. So we're hoping we're putting a big structure. We're putting this structure up. Supposedly, it's not going to be too hard to put it together, but my brother's pretty much leading the charge here. He's forced to. Let's just be honest. He's the one who looked at it and decided that was the one we could physically probably put together between the four of us. Now you have to remember that my dad is 79, my mom is 74. And then, and again, we're all, I'm the least in shape of everybody, but, my brother's a couple years younger than me. So, it's just, it'll be interesting. So I will show part of that. I mean, I'm not going to show, I don't show a lot of my family just because, we're all very private, which is why it's really weird that I get on here and talk about stuff. But I probably won't show them too much, but I will show part of the process of the gazebo, because this is something I want to document for later, that we're going to do this. So anyway, we have to leave early, so I'm going to go to bed probably Yeah, probably at my normal time, because then I'll get up at my normal time, and then because we're gonna leave at 7:15 here, so I'll be up and around, like an hour or 45 minutes before that. I mean, I'll be able to get stuff together because we're not sure how it's gonna go. Anyway, so that's kind of my really long opening update, but that's telling you what I read and finished today, what I've started, and what I think I'm gonna finish today, and then the physical book that I'll continue on with for reread. I think that's it. And what I've bought and what the plans is, at least for tomorrow. After that, I don't know, because I don't know what time we're gonna get, if we're gonna get back, kind of come back home on Saturday. I don't think anybody has. We're not sure how long this is gonna take. If we get it done in the morning, then my brother and I will go out and have our breakfast. What am I talking about? Our birthday kind of celebration, because again, my brother and I both had our birthdays close together, but we haven't seen our parents since then. So we'll probably go and get lunch or something. But if it comes past lunch and we go closer to dinner time, and if we get really tired and don't want to do anything, then we will stay overnight. So it's kind of an up in the air thing. Anyway, so that was probably more than I needed to put in here. But hey, we'll see how it goes. So anyway, I will check back in here if I finish the Purloined Poodle. I'm just not sure. Now I'm like, well, should I just wait and finish that later? But I kind of want to know what happens, because now I'm in the middle of it. So we'll see what happens. I will check back in either tonight or sometime tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. Okay, really quick before I go to bed. It's almost 10:30. I should have read something earlier, but I didn't. I listened to the rest of The Purloined Poodle by Kevin Hearn just now before bed. I just was like tired and I didn't want to watch TV anymore, but I'm also like, I should read something. So I didn't feel like reading tonight. I'm having a little trouble with that at night right now. I'm not sure what it is. Anyway, but oh, it was so cute. I really enjoyed this this novella that's kind of a side quest to the Iron Druid series, because again, Oberon is the one telling the story, which is the Wolfhound, and it's so funny because I just love him. And again, Luke Daniels does such a great job with the audio on this series. So really enjoyed it. It had to do with show dogs that have been kidnapped, and they kind of get involved, and Oberon wants to save them and solve the mystery like Sherlock Holmes. It was just cute. Anyway, so when it didn't go in a, I didn't, it was just went in a different way than I thought it was going to go. So it was cute. So I can't wait. I'm going to listen to the other one. Probably not for a little bit, but I do have the next one before I can move on to the next book, which again is also short stories. But anyway, I'm reading them in order. So this was 8.3 in the series. So anyway, progress was made. I did not mean to listen to that today, but it's just how it turned out. I only read another probably about 20 pages in the Warden, and it's not his fault. It really just, I wasn't focusing. But I start to remember stuff, and I'm like, oh, I want to read this, and I'm just not. So we'll see how it goes. As I said, tomorrow I'm going to get up early and go, so who knows? You'll probably see B-roll after this of when we're doing the gazebo. We'll see how that goes. My poor kitties don't know that I'm leaving, because again, I don't pack until right before I leave, because it upsets them. So as I said, I'm a little late going to bed, but I wanted to finish that, and I'm going to go to bed now, and then get up and pack, so just in case we stay over. But anyway, yeah, I don't know why I was just watching BookTube and thinking about things, and just my mind was going anywhere but on the book. So, but I did get the audiobook done before bed. So anyway, that's kind of where I'm at. So I will see you guys on Saturday. Okay, just a quick thing. I got sick last night, so I did not go to my parents' house. It's now about 9, so I'm going to get up now, but I must have gotten something bad from the food I had last night. So I'm now feeling better. I was throwing up, and then I had some diarrhea and stuff, so I'm thinking it was food poisoning, just something mild, luckily. Not too bad, but it was not a fun
night. So I slept in a little bit after I contacted my brother to say I wasn't going. I don't know if he went. I'm hoping he didn't because I thought they needed my help. But anyway, so that's just an update. I'm going to go take a shower now, and I don't know what I'm going to do today. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. Anyway. Okay, guys, so it is about 45 minutes later, and I'm up and showered and stuff. I still don't feel great. I don't feel as bad as I did last night, so it's going to be a slow day today. I called my mom to say I was sorry that I didn't come, because, again, I let my brother know at like 6 a.m. that I wasn't going to go because we were going to leave at 7:15. So he went down, though, so they're working on it. So unfortunately, that was going to be some plans. I was going to do some stuff with them and get that the gazebo up, but I guess my dad's been putting it piece by piece together during the week, and so now they're just trying to figure out how the final pieces all go together. I don't know, so I hope they don't have any trouble, but I guess we'll see. I feel really bad, but I really don't feel well, and I don't know if I could have made the car drive down, and I don't know if it's food poisoning. I don't know what it is. If I caught something, then I don't want to pass it to anybody because it was not fun. So, anyway, so it's Saturday morning. I have no inclination to read. I think I'm just going to watch some BookTube. I even thought about, I could watch some anime because I wanted to get back to rewatching the Fruits Basket, the newer version that I haven't watched all the way through. I've only watched the first part of it. But I don't think I can read subtitles right now. So I think I'm just going to chill out. If I do read something, I will come back. But just, this is derailed plans. I was going to hang out with my family today. I didn't want to put the gazebo together, but I didn't want to get sick instead of that. Like, I was going to go do that. Like, as I said, I went to bed with plans of how I was going to get up early and get ready for that. And it's just didn't work out. Anyway, so yeah, I'm hoping it's just today that I feel like this. I'm hoping it was just a quick thing. If it wasn't just food poisoning, if it was something I caught, I don't know anybody who was sick recently, so who knows the world. Anyway, so that's kind of it. I just wanted to briefly say that my brother did go down, so he's down there helping, and I feel really bad because I was not able to, and I would rather be there than here sick. So, but again, as I said, today's going to be a quiet day around the house, so there might not be much from me unless later I feel a lot better and I feel like reading, because again, it is early. It's 9:45, so I could feel a lot better later, but right now still all I'm going to drink is water because I feel dehydrated from all the stuff that happened. So I think I'm just going to do that for a while, and if I feel like eating, I'll eat later, but right now I don't feel like eating. We'll see. Anyway, that's my update. So it'll just probably be me and the cats. Maybe they'll sleep on me, but it's kind of early. Usually they eat because I was late getting their breakfast out. They were not happy with me. They were cuddling when I was in bed, but they kept wandering around like, why haven't you fed us yet? Even though they had food. They had dry food that was there all the time. They had plenty. They were fine. But they were cute when I was sick. I mean, not when I was being sick, but I meant like late when I was in the bed. They were curling up with me. So they are lovey-dovey's that way. So anyway, okay, I will check in with you later. We'll see how today goes. Not as I planned. Hey guys, so I'm still not feeling very good. It's almost 2 o'clock. The kitties are sleeping with me. My throat is just dry. Haven't talked at all. I did want to say I read 2 volumes of the Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting, volumes 3 and volume 4. So I really enjoy these. These are slice of life, kind of funny, found family, around a crime family kind of ish. They don't really touch on that, except there's some violence and stuff in here, but mostly it's about the little girl and her babysitter, who is one of the most well-known, brutal guys. It's funny. I mean, it's, unrealistic in a lot of things, but it's really cute about her and her relationship with all the guys that work there, and some of the other people that they meet. So this is fun. Again, I read the first two. I read the first one and then got the second one, and read that last week, I think, or earlier this week. What day am I on? Yeah, earlier this week. And then I asked for the next one. So number 5, though, I have to wait because there's only one copy in the system and someone is checked out, and I think I'm number 2. So it might be a while before I get number 5. Unfortunately, this series goes to 9 right now because these are translated from Japanese. And but English only go up to 7, but 6 and 7 are only in Kindle or on ebook. So I'm going to at least read 5. We'll see if I continue on from there. I don't know if I want to spend almost as much money for a Kindle version of 6 and 7. I don't know. I'm going to at least read the next one. And maybe I'll just call the series good at this point, since it's weird that they stopped at 5. Anyway, and I know that at least 9 are out in Japan and 7 are translated, but 2 of them are, I don't know, it's weird. Anyway, so I really enjoyed those. And again, my reading is just, as I said, we're just going to might as well just keep reading these if I feel like it. I think I'm going to continue with the Kakurio Bed and Breakfast for Spirits series. I got 3, 4, and 5. No, 2, 3, and 4. I don't know how many are in this series. I'll have to look that up and what my library has. They at least had these ones immediately. I could get them. I think this is a longer series, but I don't know. I'll have to check. Anyway, this one's again about a young woman who goes to whose grandfather kind of wreaked havoc in the spirit world, and so she is kind of going to be paying back his debt, and she is trying to find her way to try not to marry the head guy, which I can't think of what title he was, but again, they're all spirits and stuff, so he's in charge of the resort that she's at, and then she is might be working with this other guy to kind of start this restaurant thing. I'm not sure what they're going to do. We're going to see. Again, it was I only read the first volume, so I'm going to continue on with 2, 3, and 4. I like this just because there's a lot of different spirits and creatures and things, and so we'll see how this goes. Again, I'm taking a chance by getting 3 volumes of it, but I'm going to at least try to read 1 now and make a decision, and if I want to continue, I will continue, because I like the first I like the first one enough to see what happens. So we're going to try that. I think that's what I'm going to do now. After, I should probably go get something to eat. Again, it's almost 2, and I've only snacked a little bit here and there. I'm just not hungry. And I'm just not feeling well. So, yeah. Anyway, that's kind of where I'm at. I feel bad I have to move the kitties, because I'm going to probably get up and get something, but they're so cute. Hey guys, it's still Saturday. It's about 6:50. So I spent the day pretty much just watching BookTube and reading manga. That just happens to be how it went. I just can't pick up a book right now. So I did pick up the 3 volumes of Kakurio, Bed and Breakfast for Spirits. So volume 2, volume 3, and volume 4. So this one I don't like quite as well as the other series, but I still like it. I still like that the main character who has been brought to the spirit world, is trying to make her way. And cooking is a really big deal in here, which is probably why I want to go eat dinner now, because I've skipped it. So I haven't eaten much today. I just don't feel like it, but I need to eat something. And this is talking about a lot of food, because I think her kind of spirit energy or whatever works with cooking really well. Anyway, but I love all the characters in here, all the different kinds of spirits and demons kind of things, and
Tenyus and all those other creatures. It's just ogres and other things. So this is just a fun series. I don't love it, but I want to continue. I just asked for all the rest of the volumes that are out. Well, I can get the next 4, so 5 through 8 I can get from the library probably this week, because they'll have to come from different libraries. I didn't see which library they were at, but there's 4 of them out, and then the 9th one I think is newer, so it's there's a wait list on that one, so I'm like the second in line. So again, another one I might not get for a while, but I did. So again, I've done pretty good considering I don't feel all that great. It's been like, as I said, so I've read 5 volumes of manga. Again, they're all library books. So this is not helping my TBR at all, but they're series that I started earlier and I'm continuing. So I keep tilting this. Sorry about that. So I did want to mention I do have a couple more manga that I could read tonight. We'll see how I feel. I don't know. As I said, it's about almost 7, but I'm going to go eat something. I do have Cherry Magic. 30 Years of Virginity Can Make You a Wizard. It just sounds crazy. So it's like an office romance, but there's like a thing with if you have your virginity when you hit 30, then you get some magical powers. And I think he can read minds or something. So, and then he finds out that one of the guys in the office likes him. So, I have the first 2 because they were readily available, so I'm at least going to try volume 1 today, I think. I might as well, since I don't feel like reading anything else right now. I mean, I should. I just don't. I don't feel like reading anything else. I mean, I want to read The Warden, but it's just not today. Maybe tomorrow. But I think I'm going to do my manga. And then I did get so far, the last book I bought with my gift card, I still have like $17 on my gift card, but I did buy City of Bones by Martha Wells. I've been really intrigued about this book and another one of her books that are some older series of hers that they're re-releasing. So, I don't know anything about this, except that it's a fantasy. So, I don't know. I thought I got it. It was pretty cheap. Again, I had my gift card. It's like it's just about 400 pages. Yeah, it's just over 400 pages. So it's definitely a contender for something I could even read next month. It just depends on what the prompts are for the amazing readathon. Anyway, we'll see. If I didn't mention before, I will put Brie from Paws in a Books, her announcement video down below. Just because I keep mentioning it, because I am thinking about doing that readathon and I'm kind of excited for it for some reason. Not right today, as in stuff. But I'm going to go put this on my way too many books that I bought this month. And then, as I said, I have $17 still left on my gift card, so I could buy 1 or 2 more books before the end of the month. And then I kind of want to go to, if I feel better tomorrow or Monday, I kind of want to stop at Barnes & Noble because they have their triple points. Not that I need anything. I don't need anything. And yet, I might still go. Anyway, so that's kind of where I'm at. I am, as I said, I'm feeling, I'm still feeling, but I don't feel bad. I just feel, like I don't want to do anything, which is why I'm reading all the manga and watching BookTube and not doing much and barely eating. So I need to go eat something. I'm not sure what I'll throw it. Something out of the freezer. I don't have anything readily available other than, yeah, I think the stuff I was going to cook, I was going to do tomorrow or Monday. I just don't think I'm going to cook. I'm just going to get some up. I might just pull a hamburger patty out of the freezer and just reheat that and stuff. And that'll be dinner. I don't feel like a whole lot. But I probably should have something a little more substantial than... I had a sandwich at lunch, but there was no meat in that sandwich. It was like a cheese sandwich. And it wasn't even a grilled cheese sandwich. It was a microwave, the cheese. Because I was just, yeah, it's not going on. Anyway, I didn't need to tell you that. Anyway, I don't like to cook. Did I tell you that? Yeah, I hate to cook. Anyway, so that's it. I'm going to go get something. And then I'm going to, I think I'm going to try this series. And then we'll see where we're at. That might be the end for tonight. I don't feel like picking up a real book. I haven't got an update from my parents or my brother about the gazebo. I left a message, but I think they might have been out for dinner. So I was figuring if my brother wasn't coming home, he would have texted me to go check on his cats, but he hasn't. So I guess, I don't know. Guess we'll see. If I have to go over there later, that's no big deal. I just thought he would have texted me to say, hey, go check on my cats. But I don't know. So I guess we'll find out. I was hoping they'd send me pictures, but they didn't do that either. Oh well. I feel bad. I still feel bad, but again, couldn't really stop the puking and the other thing. So, and I still don't feel that great. Anyway, hopefully tomorrow I'll feel better and I can actually do some things. We'll see. Anyway, that's my check-in, long check-in, sorry, but I mean, at least I've gotten through a lot of manga that I didn't exactly plan on, but hey, I'm enjoying it. Okay, oops. So, it is a little bit after 9, about 9:15. I'm starting to fade. I'm going to probably go to bed early. But I did read both volume 1 and volume 2 of Cherry Magic. I'm not sure. Like, this is not for me. I think it's a little too contemporary. And again, it's cute because, again, the 30-year-old who has no sexual experience, he gains the power to read minds when he touches somebody. And then he finds out one of the guys he works with has a crush on him. And it's really, it's a sweet story that way. Like, and again, he's all embarrassed because he hears what this guy's thinking about him. And he's thinking, like, he's trying to figure out how he feels about if he's attracted to him, and going through the process of them getting to know each other as things bring them together, because now that he's aware of the other guy's attraction. And it's cute. And there's some side characters and stuff. He has a friend who also might have some romance going on at some point. I'm not sure about that, but it's cute. So this was fine. Like, I enjoyed these, but I'm not going to continue. It's not a series I'm dying to find out what happens next. I did like that I had book 2, so I could see it kind of progress a little farther. But again, it's just not one I'm gonna get more of. I think it was fine. Not gonna be one I, as I said, not gonna continue. So anyway, as I said, I talked to my parents about, I think, like 45 minutes ago or something. I guess my brother didn't leave until like 7, and they were still trying to figure out parts of that gazebo. I think they got most of it together. They just they haven't figured out how to attach it to the concrete. Whatever they were going to do didn't work. So, I think my dad's gonna figure out what to do next. So, I feel bad that I didn't go. I still don't feel, but that wouldn't have been fun to be there that long to work on it. I guess there's a lot of little pieces and stuff, and it took them a lot of the day. I'm surprised it took them that long. So they did not even go out. We were supposed to go out for a dinner for our birthdays, because, well, my brother and I, again, are close. Our birthdays are together. So, but they were so tired that they all just, he left and said he was going to pick up something on the way home. And then my parents went and I think got pizza or something because they were so tired. So I felt kind of bad that I couldn't help them and stuff. But again, I'm still not feeling all that great. I definitely didn't feel good after I ate. So I'm hoping that I'm going to go to bed here probably pretty soon. And then tomorrow I'll feel a lot better. But I did want to, even though I feel like I didn't make any progress on my TBR or my own physical reads, I did read 7 volumes of manga today. So I read 2 of Cherry Magic, 2 of the Yakuza, how do you say that? Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting, which is still my favorite of these series, which again, I will continue what I can. And then the Kakurio, Bed and Breakfast for Spirits. Anyway, so, and 3 of those. So, I mean, again, that's a lot of manga that I got from the library and that I read all in one day. But I read it, as I said, between booktube, and I took a nap at one point, and I'm hoping that I feel better tomorrow, because I do want to do some other stuff, but yeah, at least it happened. I mean, again, not that I'm happy that it happened on a weekend, but I didn't have to take a day off from work, so I guess I have to be happy about that I didn't lose anything. But still, it's a 3-day weekend, and I just lost a day but I did enjoy my reading overall, and I'm glad. As I said, I'm going to get more volumes of this one, of that one, and the other one, at least. Yeah, of what I can. We'll see what happens. Anyway, this one, at least I have one more coming. I have 4 more of this one coming. And then one more that'll be later. We'll see. Anyway, so that's kind of the update. That's it. I guess I will check in with you guys tomorrow. Hopefully I'm feeling better, and maybe I'll actually leave the house. I don't know. Right now it doesn't feel fun, or it doesn't feel like I will, but we'll see. So anyway, later. Okay, so it is Sunday. It's about 10 o'clock. I mean, I've been up for a while. I'm feeling okay. Like, I still don't feel 100%. Like, I don't feel like myself kind of thing. So I've just been taking it easy. My brother went to the grocery store, so he picked me up a few things. And I felt really bad about how yesterday went, because of how long it took them to get that gazebo up. And I could not help. Anyway, so I have been playing on my computer a little bit. I think I'm about done. I was just updating most of my spreadsheets. I'm not doing all of the parts. I need to go through and pull some dates and things like that. And I'm like, I don't feel like doing that right now. So, but I've updated everything as far as I can. Cooper has been a pain, because he keeps coming in here and crying that I should go lay down on the couch. So I'm probably going to go do that. So I don't know how today's going to go. Like, I would like to say I'm going to read a lot, but I did read those manga. I'm glad I did yesterday. That was easy. Like, just to be able to, look, and I mean, I didn't have to read that much. I was just reading, speaking bubbles kind of things, So, my goal, though, I would really like to continue my reread of The Warden. I am only 45 pages in. So, again, it's not that long. This is something I should be able to finish in a day, and then be able to continue on to the next book, or to finish something else. I have a couple other books that I haven't finished yet this month, that, looking at my spreadsheets now, I'm like, oh, I still haven't finished a couple of things that I started this month, which doesn't surprise me. I'm horrible bad about that stuff. Anyway, but I do want to try to read this. So I'm going to try to read this. Maybe I'll have to find somebody on sprints. Maybe I'll have to do something. I don't watch a lot of reading sprints, because a lot of times they're not when I'm home, or they're not when I'm feel like reading. I know that sounds weird, but anyway, but I know they're on like all the time, all over the place. It's just, I don't seem to find them. I'm not looking for them. Let's be honest. I don't do them very often, but I know in June, again, we're all talking about this whole, joining a readathon that's going to be kind of intense. I think I'm going to try to watch as many, reading sprints to help me through, and not watch as much just booktube and other things. I don't watch a lot of other things, but you know what I mean. So we'll see how that goes. But maybe I'll try to find that today. I'm still feeling off. I made some pasta this morning, like you make it and then you put it in the refrigerator, so it's cold pasta. It's out of a box. Yeah, I know. Anyway, point is that I made that for lunch, and then I might make something easy for dinner I'll have leftovers. And then I'm hoping today will be the last day that I'll feel like this, and then maybe tomorrow on Memorial Day I'll be able to go out and do a few things. I still don't feel like I want to go outside and do anything. I don't want to go anywhere. I feel just kind of still. I don't feel bad, so that's always good. So anyway, so I think that's it. I think I'm going to wrap up what I'm doing here. I don't think I'm going to play with my book journals and that stuff. I think I've done as much as I want to do with my spreadsheets. And then I think I'm just, as I said, I'm going to maybe go find somebody doing sprints or something. I would like to get through this. I mean, again, it's only just over 300 pages. I've read this before. I really enjoyed it the first time. I really want to continue to read to book 2 because I only have it for this next week. So I want to make sure I read this so I can read book 2 and then, get some things done. I don't know. I'm not, as I said, I don't know how much reading I will actually get done, but I'm going to try. So I will probably check in later this afternoon. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. This is not the weekend I planned, which is typical. Every time I think I'm going to get some stuff done, I don't get anywhere near what I think I'm going to. And it doesn't help that I got sick. So anyway, we'll see how it goes. So that's my check-in. Long again, as always. Anyway, I will check in later. Yeah, you're cute. Yeah. 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 Hey guys, so it is now 4 o'clock on Sunday. I've done a lot of reading. I'll have some B-roll, with the cats and stuff. And I did listen to a lot in AMSR rooms while I was doing sprints. I joined over on Chris's Corner, I believe it is, and I'll have her linked down below. But I got pretty far. I mean, I think I got 150 pages done in the 4 or so hours I was on there. So I am 100 pages from the end. I'm at 205, and this ends at 305. So I have 100 pages left. So I'm hoping to get this done today. It's just taking me time to read this book, and I don't know why this short fantasy is just dragging for me. Not dragging like that. I meant I feel like I'm distracted, like I keep looking at other things. I have not picked up my phone much, which is good for me because I do tend to do that. So the sprints did help that way. But I'm feeling a little restless. Maybe it's because yesterday I had to stay, I wasn't feeling good. And today I'm feeling better actually right now. I think this is the best I've felt since the day before yesterday. So, but I'm hoping to finish my reread of The Warden tonight and then maybe start Necrobane, or I'm going to go back and read some of the books that I'm in the middle of because I want to get a few more things done before the end of the month, before I get caught up in that readathon. But I really, again, I said my library book for the sequel of this, I do need to read that before it goes back. So I think I'm going to try to, as I said, read this. So it's about, as I said, it's 4. I'm going to make dinner probably after 6 at some point. I'm not sure. I have 2 things that I'm trying to choose if I want to do that today or tomorrow. Because then the other one will be tomorrow. It just depends on how it goes. We'll see. So I might show that. Who knows? I'm going to take a little break and then try to read a little bit more. As I said, I really want to finish this. So I am letting myself watch a little booktube now, so I'm probably going to slow down. So unless I find some more sprints somewhere, I don't know if I'm going to get much else done, because it's easier. I can see why they say when you sprint with other people and you do that, I'm not like paying attention to the TV because the TV just was playing AMSR, and then I had my iPad was playing the sprints. But at least I would focus for more minutes before I was like, oh, let's look around. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Anyway, that's kind of my update. So anyway, I made progress. Again, I have 100 pages left, so I'm hoping I have plenty of time to finish this before bed. So I'm hoping to finish this and then either start the next book or see where my mood is and I want to finish something or, work on something else to finish. We'll see. I just need to get that book done this week. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, I will check in later. So I made some sliders. I'm not going to eat anywhere near. These are going to be part of my lunches this week, I think. Tomorrow and on. But I'm a little messy with them. And they didn't cut very well. So, oh well, they're pepperoni. But they look good. They're better the second day. But anyway, they're done. Hey, Truman. Do you want to be fed? Is that what you're over here for? Trying to remind me it's dinner time? Yeah. What a good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. Yes, you are. Yeah, you want to get on my lap, but oh well. Anyway. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna... Oh, sorry, the cat's just got off me. And I've been sitting too long. My butt hurts. So I have finished The Warden, my reread of this. I think the same complaints I had last year are the same. This book has a lot of good action in it and there's a lot of stuff happening in here, but I also think it's a little rushed because it's only 300 pages, 305. A lot of things happen in here. There's not, I mean, it's a good thing there's not a lot of extra parts that, like drag it, but it also, it just moves kind of fast. And sometimes there's not enough description for certain things. So I think that's my only critique. And I'm pretty sure that's what my critique was last time too. That it just felt a little rushed. Like there's certain parts I wish were a little longer or a little more told. There's a lot of good world building in here, but I also feel there's so much we could explore more. So anyway, I still really enjoyed it overall. It's still a solid 4-star. So I am glad though I reread that because I did not remember a lot of the little clues, and again I'd completely forgotten certain parts until I started reading, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that's coming, blah blah blah. And again, I'm also glad because the way this ends, the last thing that happens in here is exactly, where Necrobane starts. So you start exactly where that book ends. So this one, so again, it's a trilogy, so I don't get to finish it this year. I think the next book comes out next April, so, but anyway. So I don't know, I don't know if I really explained what this book was about, in this, video. So we're following, I don't know how you say her name, Alice, and she is a warden. She is newly graduated from the college that creates these wizards in this world. There are 3 kingdoms that are kind of connected. And she is sent after her graduation as a warden. She's graduated with, she has 3 things that she can really do. And then power-wise, and then she is sent to the far north to this small town called Lone Pine. So a lot of the when it first came out, they said it was like Twin Peaks Twin Peaks crossed with necromancy, and I'm gonna say no, not really. This is just more small town on the edge of the territory, and some bad things happen. It's definitely small town. Because most of them didn't want, or I'm not quite sure about how much they actually wanted the warden there. But anyway, so she comes and she has to get along with the people there, and they were supposed to feed and have a place for her, but it's kind of in ruins, and it seems like nobody really wants her there. So it's kind of she's kind of thrown out there. And so we start the story there, and then some strange things start to happen. And the second half of this is definitely quest. There's something that they have to go do. She and somebody else. I'm not going to say anything about that, but the things that are found then again are going to continue into the next book, because wow, as I said, the ending is so quick. Like, there's so much stuff happens, and then it, like, as I said, it kind of shocks you in the end of, you know, what happened. And then again, I had to wait for the next book. So I'm glad I reread it. I think it's a fun, short fantasy. I just think you can feel that it's a quick read. I mean, not like, I just mean it's short for a fantasy, but it also, there's a lot of world building, but I also kind of wish there was a little bit more description into some of that world building. I think he does do pretty good with most of it, but sometimes I had to stop and kind of reread something because he write it very succinctly, like very like a sentence or two would try to explain some magic thing or some part of their history, and I'd have to stop and go, okay, wait, did everything make sense to me? And then it would, but sometimes I'd have to stop. So it just felt like it was just a little too edited down to where I think there could have been just a little bit more added. I'm not asking for a lot of padding, just a little bit more description would have been nice in the world building for me. I like the characters a lot. I really love some of them. I'm worried about them when I finish this book first time, so now I'm definitely worried about them again. So I'm just glad I reread that. Like, I wasn't planning to do that when I asked for the book, but I'm glad I did, because I just didn't remember enough from last year. I mean, I've read, you know, over 200 books since then. So yeah. Anyway, so I did finish that reread. So it's 9:20. So I'm not going to read much more tonight, but I might read a chapter or two of Necrobane just to get a little farther, because we were in the middle of a scene, a very important scene of something just happened. So I would like to read it just a little bit to see what direction it's going in. But again, the trilogy is not done yet, so I won't get the third book till next April. But I definitely want to continue this. I mean, mostly because, as I said, it's a library book and I have to get it done this week. But also because now I'm back into this story. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, hopefully next year I won't have to reread both. You know, I won't have to read both books again. Hopefully I'll remember a little bit more because I'll be more into the series. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll have to read this one again. We'll see what happens next year. But I will definitely be asking for the next one when it gets closer to next April. I'm sure. We'll see what happens after I read this. I don't know why I'm making predictions like that. We'll see. I'm really excited to continue on. So, anyway, that's it for Sunday. Yeah, it is Sunday, isn't it? Yeah. So already, since I'm feeling a lot better, I'm hoping I will get to do the things I need to do tomorrow before I have to go back to work on Tuesday. So we will see. I think that's it. So I'm hoping, as I said, to get out of the house a little bit tomorrow, do a couple errands, and then I got to do most of my housework that I haven't done yet. I mean, yeah, I didn't do much of anything, but I did cook. And I made pasta, so I have like pasta that is still good for a couple of days, and I had made those sliders, so I have a couple of those for a couple of meals. I think I did pretty good for me, considering I didn't do much else, but that's kind of how it is. So anyway, I will check in with you tomorrow, and then as I said, tomorrow I will wrap up this vlog, because again, it's super long. I just cannot vlog short. And I'm actually thinking about vlogging in June too, so I don't know. You guys have to let me know how you feel about that, but I'm kind of thinking of doing it just because if I'm doing the Amazing Readathon, and I might be reading a lot, it might be fun to have it vlogging too. I don't know. You'll have to let me know. Anyway, we'll see what happens. I guess I'll have to make a decision, fairly soon, but we'll see. I've just been enjoying the vlogging, and other people have liked it too. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Anyway, I will check in with you tomorrow. Hey guys, so it is now Monday, Memorial Day. So again, I have this day off. My brother does not, poor guy. So, but we are meeting later for dinner, when our birthday dinners thing. So we have coupons for, so we're going to go back to Old Chicago to do his pizza. So that'll be fun. But beyond that, I'm just got in my car. It's about 11, a little over after 11. I just played most of the morning, I filmed my TBR for June, my pile of possibilities, and it was large. And then I made lists of the books, and then I'm going to try to figure out what books go to what sightseeing prompts in case I do get to them. My list is like 60 books long. My TBR wasn't quite that long, but it was like half that. I have so many books I want to read. So I really am thinking I'm closer to having to do cutting back my book buying, which I want to do anyway, but I think I'm gonna have to because there's so many books I want to read that I own, and I just need to get to them. Anyway, so I'm gonna head to Barnes & Noble. I know that this is contrary to what I just said, but again, I said it's triple stamped, so I thought I'd just go buy a book. We'll see. Maybe two. It matters if there's anything good on the buy one, get one half off. We'll see. But it's also still my birthday month, so I still feel like I can buy a few books here and there. So and then this next weekend my mom is coming because all the men in the family are going fishing. It's the fishing weekend, so she'll be with me and we're gonna hit some bookstores. So I think that's gonna be the end of my book buying for a while. Like a lot of it, we'll see how it goes. I always say that, and we'll see what happens. I bring so many books in. I read a lot, but don't read all the ones off my shelf. So I need to do better about reading off my shelf as well. So the read what you own kind of thing I might try to do this summer. I think I'm leaning towards that to try to do at least a couple months of that to see if I can get some of my TBR down before I buy more books. We'll see what happens. Or buy a lot of books. I do have a lot of pre-orders. Anyway. Okay, so I'm going to go to Barnes. I'm probably going to buy a couple books. I'm going to buy a Starbucks before I leave, so then I come home and then I'll have lunch because I have plenty of food I've made at home, so I don't need to eat out because I'm going to eat out tonight with my brother. So that's the plan for today, and today will be pretty quiet. After that, I'll do laundry and read and watch BookTube and go to dinner with my brother. And then, yeah, then this video will be done. And again, it is another long one. I just love to vlog. Clearly, I love to talk a lot to you guys. So anyway, I will, maybe you'll see some B-roll and we'll see how much damage I can do. Hopefully not too much. I just want to buy a book or two. We'll see what happens. It just triple stamps though. And there are cars going by on my street. Okay, so I did get my coffee, which I'll go home and drink. I did, as I said, I showed that I did not need this, but I just love the sprayed edges on In the Lives of Puppets. It's a book I want to read really soon. I have the hardback, so I'm probably going to get rid of the hardback because I don't really want the hardback, so we'll see what happens with that. And I found the Bodyguard for the buy one, get one half off. So this is really what I wanted. I really want to read. I want to try Catherine Center. Again, she's one of those ones that's more fiction, contemporary, with some romance. But I love the Bodyguard idea that she's the bodyguard. Anyway, that was my trip to Barnes & Noble. A little bit more. I put back 2 books. I almost bought 2 other books. And I was like, I don't need those right now. They're the next books in series. I haven't read the first one. I know I've read that author before, but I'm like, oh, no, I don't need them. So I did fair. Not great. Anyway, so I'm going to go home and chill out. Are you good, Cooper? Yeah. Would you go poop? Yeah, I know. Okay, it was my fault for talking to him, or turning the camera on, So, I'm gonna close out the vlog here as Cooper cuddles with me. I have not read much today, I'll be honest, because I used this morning to play on my computer and film my TBR, and I did the dishes. I need to go start the laundry now. My brother has decided that we are not going tonight, which I wasn't sure we would, because I was like, he probably doesn't want to go on a Monday night. Anyway, we're going to go tomorrow night. So once I get home from work, then we'll go. Because it's not too far to backtrack. So, and I get home at like 4:30. So, yes, Cooper. Yes, you are a love bug. So reading wise, as I close this out, I did read 50 pages so far in Necrobane. I also took a nap this afternoon. So that's probably why I didn't get much done. I got lazy once I got home. I have done nothing for the last couple hours, but except for read that 30 pages. So again, this is, I am so glad I did the reread of The Warden, because this goes right into, it's the second that the other book ends, this starts. So you definitely need to know all that's going on. He doesn't recap almost anything from the first book. So if you are going to read the second book, I would suggest a reread, just because there's so much that I know about because I just read the first book, not because he has revisited it at all in this book. So at least not very many things. So overall, I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm not very far. I'm hoping it's 4 o'clock. 4:15, so I'm hoping to read a little bit more tonight. Well, again, I'd love to get halfway, which means I'd have to read another 95 pages. So we'll see if I can do that. Since I'm not going out with my brother, I'm probably going to cook tonight, because I just did not cook at lunchtime, because I just ate what I had for leftovers and stuff, which I have a lot. So I have a lot of stuff for my lunches the next couple days, so I might as well just cook something, then I'll have dinners. Well, except for tomorrow night. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I go. I think I'm going to cook. I don't know. Maybe I won't. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, so this reading vlog did not go anywhere near what I planned. I did get a lot read, just because I read, 7 volumes of manga when I was sick. So I finished Staked by Kevin Hearn. I finished The Purloined Poodle by Kevin Hearn. Both of those I did by audio, by Luke Daniels. Still just adore that series. I'm looking forward to getting through it. I then did the 7 volumes of manga, which was 2 volumes of the Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting, 3 and 4. Kakurio, Bed and Breakfast for Spirits, 2, 3, and 4. And then 2 volumes of Cherry Magic. And then yesterday, I finished my reread of The Warden, which I'm really glad I did. And then I've now started Necrobane, which is the new release, book 2 in the Warden series, in the trilogy. So I'm really, as I said, I'm gonna read this. I'm not reading as much today because I have read a lot overall for me for the last couple days. I'm just not. It's a slow day. I think it's because I know I have to go to work tomorrow. And so it's just normal Sunday. So now I'm going to go get my laundry, since now I know I'm not going out. I'll get my laundry started. So at least that'll be done before I go to bed. It's my last chore I have to do, except for cooking dinner or deciding what I'm having for dinner. I don't know. Maybe I don't want to cook. I don't know. We'll see what I feel like. Anyway, but I'm going to wrap this video up here. So the next vlog will be at least for the last 4 days of May. We will see. It matters how much I talk between now and then, or when I start that one. If I continue it for the weekend, or if I just or if I vlog in June. I don't know. I kind of want to, just because I'm going to do the Amazing Readathon. You guys let me know if you think I should just continue vlogging at least for another month. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. So let me know. I'll at least do the next 4 days, and maybe the weekend, because my mom will be here and we're going to go book shopping. And then I'm going to have to curb my book buying. But I can get through the weekend first with my mom. So we'll see what is going to go on. I think that's it. So anyway, my TBR will be up in another day or two. I think I'll put it Wednesday. I think Wednesday or Thursday, matters when I get it up. And beyond that, I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.